talk about Stuart Sands, you talk about a man that's going to motivate you. He's going to tell you the truth. He's not scared to be in your face and say, this is how it's going to be, this is how it is, this is what needs to change. He speaks from the heart. He speaks about the kids because he cares about the kids. He cares about the community. He cares about you. When you talk about being motivated, self-motivated, when you look at Stuart Sands, he's the example of being self-motivated. When you see him on the street, he wants to motivate you. If you see him in the classroom, he wants to motivate you. If you see him in any kind of setting, he has a word for you. I'm talking about a man that's a family man, a spiritual man, someone who's going to get to your spirit. And when he talks to you in the eye. He looks you in the eye. And that's very important that a man looks you in the eye when he speaks to you. And he speaks from the heart. I'm using body parts because when he's here, he's speaking from the soul. I want to encourage you to listen to Stuart Sands, to bring him into your community, to bring him into your school, to bring him into your university, to bring him into your network of business. If you want to be touched, if you want to be motivated, if you want to be able to move, have your employees moved in the right direction, you want Stuart Sands in your building.
I first met Stuart in the 25th anniversary of Toastmasters at the Hilton Hotel. And the first impression that I had was that this was a master at his best. And one thing that I noticed was the man on stage was not different from the man himself. And then I got to meet him and talk to him. And I hope we're friends now. And I am really proud that I have his contact number in my phone. And then I can refer to him anytime because he's a really good guy. And I really appreciate him. For not just for his skills, which by the way are, you can't even measure. It's just off the scale. But for the man he is, you can just sense, just by being in his presence, that he's a good guy. He wants to help people.
Distinctively about Stuart is that he has a desire to do something really, really big when it comes to being a speaker. He wants to reach in and touch those who don't use their voices, and that's why I love him so. He's not afraid to go places. He's not afraid to grow in tight spaces. He's not afraid of different tribes, different cultures. When you find someone that can talk to you about anything, anywhere, every time, then you've got the best communicator you can be with. When you've got someone that will use so many words and that will smile and will look at you when they talk to you, then you have a real speaker and a real teacher. I say supporting you, Stuart, you keep doing what you're doing. I mean, don't be limited by the rules. Break all the rules, set new goals, because there are folks out there that are hungry to hear you communicate with them, particularly those of us that are not too old to listen and those of us that are too young to sit still. You've got to hold their attention. I'm counting on you to help my dream come through because I know there's no I in team, and you surely use the word we a lot. Just do what you do. Next time you get this, I want to make sure that you're behind the camera, because when I look in your eyes and I look in your mouth, I find words easier, I find self-expression easier, and I find loving you easier.